Does your AMCU shirt look like this? Today we'll be learning how to iron your AMCU shirts so they don't look like they've been ran over by a train, but rather to the Melbourne High School Army Cadet Unit standard. Welcome back to another video with the one and only Corporal Patel. You will need an area for which you can iron in, an ironing board, an iron, your crumpled up AMCU overshirt you found deep in the confines of your school bag, an A5 piece of solid material, and most importantly, yourself. Before we begin, you want to check the iron. It should be on the highest heat setting and medium to maximum steam. Do not touch the iron, it is extremely hot. What you can do is hover your hand over the iron to see whether it has warmed up or not. Now, let's begin ironing. The first step is to grab your shirt and lay it out so that the front part of the sleeve is flat. Also make sure that the wrist Velcro strap is completely flat. A hot tip is to gently massage your uniform so that you can get all the ripples and creases out before you start ironing. Moisten the surface and slowly start ironing from the bottom stitching all the way up. Once that is done, flip the shirt over and complete the backside as well, making sure to smooth out the fabric, moisten it and iron it in the same way as before. Now, you may notice that you are creating a big crease along the center of the sleeve. This is called an artificial crease. What you're going to want to do is position the sleeve so that the line you have created is in the middle, and slap on that one guard and come and leave it open. Slowly working your way over the line is what you do not want to do. Instead, dampen the area over the line and your pocket. Place the A5 piece of material, I have used cardboard over here, inside of the pocket and start ironing over the pocket first. Then work your way down the line until it has vanished completely. If it does not vanish, apply more water and try again. Now button the buttons back up and now complete the other sleeve. For the shoulder part of the sleeve, lay it onto the ironing board like so and iron over the creases. Reposition it to make sure you don't miss a single spot. Do this for both sleeves. Now, the next step is to iron over your collar. Completely lay it flat like so and wet it down. Then you want to iron over the entire collar so that it is nice and flat. Use water if there are any stubborn creases. After this, we are going to button up the shirt and lay it down flat on the ironing board. Again, make sure there aren't any folds or ripples on the shirt, especially under the top part. What you want to do is align the collar so that when you wear it, the stitching of your right part of the collar should be aligned with the iron crease of your left collar. Hot tip, there might be a button underneath your right collar which you can remove. Ironing over buttons causes something called ghost rings to form, which we do not want. Do not iron over buttons, Velcro or zips. Make sure to hold the iron over each collar for around 10 seconds or until the water has evaporated. Make sure the collars are completely flat because we do not want collars that curl outwards like a doggy's ears. After this is done, you can now undo the buttons and lay out each individual side of the front to iron. Spray water over the entire side and slowly start ironing from the breast pocket down to the bottom. Reposition it if you can't get any spots. Once that is done, repeat on the other side. Coming up next is the back of the AMCU shirt. You will need to flip the shirt around and position it onto the ironing board so that majority of the back is on it, like this. Now, to iron, spray down the fabric once more with some more water. You want to begin from the middle of the uniform and then work your way along the sides afterwards, like this. Reposition if needed so you can get the entire back part. Now, the final step in ironing is the upper shoulder area. For this, you will need to lay it out, similarly to the shoulder sleeves, but this time, you will be ironing along this area here to ensure that there are no creases. Again, make sure to use water for those stubborn creases. This is also another opportunity to really flatten out those collars so that those edges don't start curling upwards. Repeat on the other side. Congratulations, you have now finished correctly ironing your AMCU shirt. But you are not yet done. Now you must button up your AMCU shirt and place it on a hanger ever so gently so you do not mess up your beautiful ironing. Hang it up in a safe area away from pesky little kids. On the left shoulder, you will put your Australian National Flag or ANF patch underneath the AAC biscuit. And on your right shoulder, you will put your unit patch. Thank you for watching. Corporal Patel, out.